Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest.
Good talker.
It is a nice.
It's a good talker.
I feel like I'm holding a spit can the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I can't tell you how many times I've done that.
Really? Just
I don't
spit into
know.
this? No, that's all right.
I mean,
Smells good.
holding a spitter and a microphone, and spitting the microphone, and talking to the cup.
Yeah. If you had to pick between cigarettes and spitter or dip, what would you do?
Delaney hates when I dip. But dip over cigarettes.
Really?
Yeah, it's just less of a mess, less stinky. I mean, I dipped because I played baseball from 8 years old through freshman year of college, and since I was like 16, I was dipping all day, every day, like in school, baseball practice. I always had to dip in.
Just raw lip all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, dude, I got in a little dip phase for a little bit.
How old were you?
I dipped when I was like 11 or 12 with this guy named Waylon. He was a super bad egg.
Of course it was Waylon.
Yeah, yeah. Which if I ever had a boy, I would name him Waylon. It's such a dope name as of right now.
Yes.
But it's always working titles till they come out, right? But as of right now, I'm 2 girls, and that's where I'm at. But this kid named Waylon didn't make me. He's like, made me do some like skull apple, and it was fire.
So many people's first dip, dude. Skull apple, skull peach.
Yeah.
Ease into it.
He was like the first kid that would do dip with. He was the first kid I ever like tried smoking weed with. Like
I was Waylon.
You were Waylon?
Dude, I mean, so many of my friends would tell you to this day that, yeah, I mean, I took my first dip with Keith on the back of the 8th grade football bus on the way back from Giles County or whatever.
No
like that.
shit.
Yes, I was Waylon for sure.
Dude, you were definitely that kid.
Yeah.
You were definitely that guy. I could definitely see that, though. It's not a bad thing to be somebody's first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of firsts.
Unless like they get like cancer or something like that. That's gonna be kind of
yeah, but then that's not on me.
No, the first time is like
First time that's on you.
Right, 100%.
I'm just here to help.
You know, you have a vice, so it's like go and
Yeah.
you can use this vice as well.
You asked me for a dip.
I was so dude, Waylon, like he was such a bad egg. I grew up on a ranch in like a boarding ranch in this like really shitty house right in the middle, and his family had a trailer next to the house. And his family would come in all the time, and they're always working horses. And he was like throwing dips at me, so I was like crushing them. And then I went to his house, and we smoked weed for the first time. And then I had like skull vanilla.
Whoa!
Dick started spinning, just an absolute spin fest, dude.
Oh man!
Sick for like a week and a half. Did not have another chew until college.
So you were like 13, you said?
Like 13.
Smoked some weed, took a skull vanilla dip, which I have not had since like high school spring break.
Disgusting, dude. I'm about to throw up right now, just reminiscing.
Man,
dude, shout out Waylon, dude. Just being that dude.
I hope Waylon hears this.
The Waylons, dude, of this world.
Yes, all the Waylons. Yeah, get a shout out right now,
dude. Congratulations, you guys are the bad eggs. I don't even know what Waylon's doing now. Ginger.
You want to take 3 guesses?
Dude, I bet you prison, dead, or prison. Those are the 3.
All the above.
Hey, that kid, he might be a billionaire somewhere now. Just like hit it big or something.
Still dipping skull fucking apple.
Oh, man, so nasty.
We used to do these thing called baseball quesadillas.
Yeah. It already sounds gross as shit.
Oh, it's the best.
All right, let's hear it.
Levi Garrett Gold Chew. Get the pouch, and then you'd get Big League Chew bubble gum. And what you do is take a smaller pinch of the Levi Garrett, chew it up for a minute, take it out, and then chew some Big League Chew, and you get your bubble gum pouch, then put the chew in the bubble gum, and then roll it up. Yeah, Big League quesadilla. You can get creative though, and when you get that Levi Garrett pack, throw some brown sugar and honey on it on a thing of wax paper and put it in the oven for 10 minutes, let it soak in there.
Are you a chemist, dude? You an alchemist? What is going on?
Yeah.
Red herb, lavender, a little bit of basil, throw that in there.
I was customizing my chews.
Sounds like it, dude. That's so sick.
Ernst Custom Chews.
Yeah. It's a future sponsor of the pod.
I should probably run that.
That would be epic. I mean, if you just get you should come out with hey, this is what I used to do when I was dipping, and then get a baseball following and be like, this week we're doing honey with lavender in our chew. And then this is how you do it. Just essential oils, dabble them in there.
Gluten-free and vegan.
There you go, dude. It's a new age 2020. We're doing this.
Yes, get the branding all white and green.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's a killer little deal. I'm not going to lie. I was never a big chew guy. I did the Big Red, and tastes like raisins to me. Waylon was actually the first dude that did that too. Damn, this guy was like a huge part of my life.
Who'd you have your first drink with?
My grandfather when I was 5 years old.
Oh, that's huge.
I know, but my grandpa was like crushing like a Coors. And I was like, kind of like the little kid, like, hey, Grandpa, what's that? What are you doing? What are you doing there? He goes, you go ahead and have some of this. And he like, you know, grandparents like give you a sip. Like he let me have my own. As like 5, I was like, thought it was cool with my grandfather. I don't really remember.
5-year-old Taylor
story.
just kicking back,
Had a beer. Had my first beer at 5. I really didn't start drinking heavy until like college. And then it got a little out of hand.
Pretty
College,
out of hand.
First couple years in the league too, they definitely got a little dirty. I mean, I told you out there in front, like I think my senior year of college and my first year for sure, maybe my second year also, like go to the gas station on a Tuesday afternoon just to buy cigarettes.
Yeah.
Cowboy Killers.
Yeah. Oh,
Marlboro
man.
Reds.
Marlboro Reds, hundreds.
American Spirits sometimes when I was feeling hipster.
Gluten-free.
I got a taste of East Nashville. I was like, I got to start buying American Spirits.
Gluten-free cigarettes.
Gross. But now I can't do it.
Yeah, no, you can't.
I can't. I've quit chew. I used to do this thing where people would always say like, chew is the hardest thing to quit. Even over cigarettes, it's the hardest thing to quit.
Yeah.
So I would chew in the season, and as soon as the season was over, I would just cold turkey it just to prove that I could do it.
So would you dip on the sidelines and stuff? Or in games?
In
You ever dip
preseason.
in games?
So actually, I have a dope story about that.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Me and a couple guys like during the preseason, we'll have like a preseason chew. Like once we get pulled from the game, go in there, have a lip, hang out. Like you're on the sidelines, you're unbuckled, like you're chilling.
Yes.
Have your little bucket hat on.
Yes.
But you can get in trouble in the league if you have a chew in.
Oh, really?
They catch you with the chew and you get fined.
Players do, but
Players-
Vrabel can dip all day.
I don't know. I remember in college, like no joke, Brady Hoke used to have guys stand in front of him while he was putting in a lip. And so that he could hide from the cameras. I think they would get in trouble. I'm not sure how it works in the league anymore.
That's
But-
interesting.
Dope little story, dude. Zach Mettenberger was, we were in the same draft class. He was a 6th-round pick the same year. Marcus got hurt. I think it was the second year. So Marcus's first year.
Okay.
Marcus got hurt against the Patriots. And we're getting absolutely fucking dusted, dude. We're getting like, it's a bad game.
Yep.
And Mettenberger's dumbass dude had the classic helmet, but he had like a full offensive line cage with a bar down the middle. Bar down the middle, like with a quarterback,
Like
dude.
as a joke or
As a
or just-
joke, like that was just Met,
I'm
dude.
not getting in.
Met in Met's prime was the best Met, dude. He was epic. And so like Marcus is hurt. The game's already done, but it's like, okay, well now our quarterbacks are like our season's for sure over. This is like a 3-13 year.
Yep.
First year 2-14, second year 3-13. And I'm like, I have my hands on my knees and I smell like what is that wintergreen smell? And I look up and Mettenberger's got the one strap. Like he's undone the one strap like Charlie Whitehurst,
Yeah.
clipboard Jesus. Has a fat lip in. Like you can barely talk. It's the lip's so big.
Huge lip.
And he's just like calls the play, key right, whatever. And he puts the thing in, takes a big spit, dude. First play, rips it over to Delaney Walker. And Delaney literally hurdles a guy, stiff arms another dude, hurts Chung, and runs it for like 30 yards for a touchdown. Like one of the dopest plays I've ever seen in my
With
entire
the
life.
dip in.
Well, not Delaney, but yeah, Mettenberger,
Mettenberger
slung
had
that
dip in,
thing. Yeah, dude, Met would do some stupid shit, but it was always like kind of legendary. You
That
know what
is
I'm saying?
legendary.
Like if he became a Hall of Fame quarterback,
Those are the stories.
those are the stories you look at. Like he'd be the guy with the beer between his legs at halftime,
Man.
cigarette in mouth type of dude.
I kind of wish that football was still kind of that. Like,
Yeah.
have a guy on the sideline drinking a beer during the game.
That's like, I mean, that's kind of the issue with science, right? Fuck science, because
right.
if it was the 80s, we'd be like, yeah, we'll just take these pain pills because we have no idea what they do for us, and then
right.
have some beers because there's water in that, and that's hydrating, so you're good to go.
You sound like me today. You sound like me in 2020. You got any water? Yeah, it's carbonated. It has
Just
beer in
carbonate-
it.
Yeah,
but-
it's right. Get the bubbles. It's good for your stomach. That's a solid little deal. Like it's people don't like now. Everyone's like, well, you got to go non-GMO, gluten-free, and I'm like, like it's so easy to tell me what to do. If you're like, hey, this will help you be a better football player, I'm doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're way into taking care of your body. Shout
Way
out
into
Bobo,
it.
by the way.
Shout out Arete, dude. Shout out
Yes.
Bobo for sure.
Yeah, what is that like lifestyle change for you from partying in college? Did you eat whatever? Were you pretty good in college?
Yeah, like I was. I think it was good for a college kid, but when you're balling on a budget, dude, it is what it is.
Yeah, Taco
Like, we
Bell
would get-
happens.
We would get these. Yeah, Taco Bell got tore up in
Yeah,
college,
of course.
dude. That dollar menu at McDonald's, like you smashed that thing.
I wrecked into a Taco Bell in college.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was kind of messed up Shocker.
Yep.
And I thought it would be fun. Dude, no one was in my car. I just was like, I'm going to go through the drive-thru.
By yourself?
Yeah.
That's when you know you have a problem. Is when you're like, kind of like, all right.
Yeah, dude. I went through the drive-thru backwards in reverse. And just to get a reaction out of the lady at the window when I'm coming in my truck backwards. And I get my food. Like, this is great. And so I'm backing out, and I turn my steering wheel left to get out and clear it. But my bumper hits the edge of the Taco Bell, and it rips my bumper all the way off.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Did you mess up the Taco Bell at all?
Left a little scuff, but my truck was really fucked up. Like, I never got my truck fixed after that.
I guess we all need a reason to stop drinking and driving. That was your reason.
It should have been. Definitely should have been.
No doubt.
But no, so like, what's your health regimen now? Like, you waking up early and working
speaking
out?
of the devil, dude, Bobo's calling me right now.
Answer.
All right. What's up, Bobo?
Yo, what are you doing?
I'm doing ERNEST podcast right now. I'm literally doing it right now. I have the mic
What up, Bobo?
up
What's
too.
up?
We just
Mike.
talked about you.
We were literally, he was talking about like my health regimen and stuff like that. And he was like, first off, shout out Bobo. I was like, shout out Arete. So you're welcome.
Let's go.
More discounted IVs for the boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Let's go, baby.
Yes.
I don't know about all that, but
Hey, Al, let me call you after this, all right?
yeah, just holler at me.
All right.
That's hilarious. I'm gonna need an IV.
Kid's an absolute beauty, dude.
Those IVs work.
Hey, so I saw that picture of Hubbard when we were walking through your studio, and I sent that to him with the long hair. And I was like, that lettuce is serious. He said, I don't play. He might have to grow that mess back out after COVID.
Dude, I mean, that guy sits on a motorcycle and drives it off into a sunset.
Oh,
dude.
no question.
Pocket
But like
change.
a cheeky, cheesy 90s movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah.
Like not cool enough to be an 80s movie just
Yeah,
yet.
a song that actually isn't out because the production company couldn't afford like a real song. They actually made somebody make a song for the movie.
Dude, what is that is that a thing in country music where people have to grow out their hair for a little bit? Like I feel like even
Hairstyles
not
are.
even like country music, like Kings of Leon, like
Yeah.
Jared Followell, been to his house, and they have like their platinum stuff and their Grammys, and there's a picture, and all of them have this long straight hair, and I feel like that's like
Yeah.
everyone has to do that.
Yeah, I think everybody does it. It's like an unwritten thing. When people are figuring out their identity early on, I think the easy thing to
Gotta
do.
go long hair.
Long hair. Switch
I mean,
it
it's
up.
a move. It's definitely a move.
Well, you can't. I think the mentality behind it is you can't work at a bank and have long hair.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is me saying I do something you can't do.
Right. That was kind of my thing with getting hand tattoos.
Yes.
When I got my hands done, I was like,
You're not gonna be
there's
able to
no
work
plan
at a
B.
bank.
Yeah, I'm not trying to work at a bank, dude.
trying to go to the bank.
Trying to get to the bank,
Trying to
dude.
get
I'm
to
trying
the
to get the
bank.
bag and go to the bank,
Yes.
dude. That's what we're all trying to do.
Yes.
It's if you work at a bank right now and you're listening to this podcast, just
Thank you.
quit.
Also, thank you.
Just two totally different messages.
First of all, quit.
Hey,
Second of all,
quit,
thank
quit and go follow your dreams, dude. But first, deposit these checks for
Yeah,
us,
first,
dude.
I'm gonna need you.
I'm gonna need you to deposit these checks.
That is so funny.
This is oh shit, yeah. We're talking about my regiment and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
What do you do?
Dude, my first couple of years, really not a whole lot. Like I was kind of like still in college mode where I was like, yeah, if I don't drink after Wednesday, I'll be good, and I can do whatever I want as long as I'm just like, because I've always been like an in shape cat. Like when I was in high school, my first couple of years was not in shape. And then my senior year, kids would make fun of me for not being in shape. So I was like, I just got to be a dude that can always run. So I've kind of like trained myself to do that. Like I can run for days now. Like I'm an in shape offensive lineman. And so like I was like, yeah, well, if I can run, like it doesn't matter how much I drink or do this or put in my body, like I'm good to go.
Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, yeah. Except I'm not flying to Vegas between.
It's Dennis Rodman.
So Dennis Rodman. Oh, dude, you can't steal them jokes, dude.
Actually,
I mean, I guess you can steal those jokes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna out of respect.
I feel like I'm not educated enough in many platforms. I was a general studies major in college. Like I'm not strongly opinionated enough to take a stand one way or another. Do you know what I'm saying?
No,
On
I'm
a lot
just-
of things.
I'm the same way. I'm interested. I like learning about stuff, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have like, this isn't gonna be a political podcast. It's not,
Yeah,
whatever.
it's tough.
People are like, so what kind of podcast do you have? I'm the unathletic Bussin' With The Boys.
Oh, so you're Will Compton. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I see you.
Yeah,
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh man, I actually listened to your guys' podcast.
man.
When I heard it, I was like, damn. was kind of jealous. I was like, man, I wish I was in that podcast.
Yeah,
And
I
then
wish you were too.
I got a text from you, and I was like, fuck, hey, I got the call.
Yes.
I made it in, dude.
Lewan.
Let's go,
Get
baby.
loose.
Taking that last drag of that cigarette. I'm out of here. Let's go, boys.
Let's go. Get
In that
fired
thing,
up.
dude.
Man, dude, like I told Will though. I mean, y'all were the first podcast. Bussin' With The Boys was the first podcast I did,
Really?
and I got the bug that day.
Good.
It pushed me. Yeah, it pushed me to do it because I always wanted to do it, and then I was like, everybody's doing it. I guess I was like my own fear of I don't want to just be another guy doing a podcast,
Right.
But it's just, is my phone ringing?
Are we just getting calls out the ass today?
I've been picking
It's
up
definitely
along
not
the
me.
road. Now he calling up. I don't even know. This my brother-in-law. Whoa. Gonna delete it. Calling back later. Yeah, dude. The Bussin' With The Boys podcast was my, I guess, hey, a podcast can literally just be hanging out with the guys.
Yeah, dude, it's the best. It's the best thing ever. It's crazy. It's crazy when like you do music, I do sports. Like people are gonna recognize us for our music and sports,
Right.
But like when someone starts recognizing you, go, hey, yo, love your podcast. I was cruising the other day. I was going to Urban Juicer. No free shouts to Urban Juicer, but I was hitting the corner. Some guy was like, hey, man, how are we going to be this season with this COVID stuff? You guys going to play? So I'm talking to this dude telling him, basically, I have no fucking idea what's going to happen.
Hey, if
And,
I knew, you'd know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm going to find out when ESPN reports it. So
Right.
like, you'll probably know before me.
Right.
And then this dude's hitting hard right going into the parking lot I'm walking out of. And he's got his phone out and he just starts screaming, the boys, as he's cruising by. And I'm like, yo, how cool is that shit, dude? Like,
Yes.
doing something. And this is all Will's baby too.
Yep.
Will was the dude that was like, hey, I want to do this. Will you do it with me? And I was like, sure, dude, let's go give it a shot. And it worked out.
It's working great.
It's been going well for sure.
I'm happy for y'all, and it has to be almost therapeutic to do a podcast. Like,
In a lot of ways, yeah.
to be able to talk about everything going on or whatever and not just be a football player. Like,
Yeah. It's for me, it's like sometimes I'm like, I love doing podcasts. And other times I'm like, I got to stop doing podcasts. I hate it.
what do you hate about it?
I'm an extremist in so many ways. And so when like recently, CBS came out with a thing said top 10 tackles right now.
Oh, yeah.
And I was not in it. And I was not in it. And I was like, I don't think it's even possible to argue that I'm not even a top 5 tackle.
Right.
This is my own opinion, obviously, and I'm as biased as they come because it's myself, but
Pretty good
I also have
opinion.
evidence to back it up.
Right.
And so to see that, my first thought is they'll see. They're going to find out as soon, like at the end of the year, they better do another list.
All right, that's a bit.
Yeah, hey, all right,
right.
I see you.
All right.
So like in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm done doing podcasts. I'm done doing this. I'm just football, like blah, 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 blah. And it's like,
You went there?
dude, I go there all the time, but like I love doing podcasts. And then I'm like, okay, well, you can only work out so many times a day. You can only eat so many times a day. You can only like meditate so many times a day. You also be a father. Like you can take an hour out of your day and go do a podcast. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like it's okay to do that. You can still be just as good of a football player.
Yes.
So like I get off the ledge like that fast.
Dang.
Like if something I truly believe in is challenged, which there's like, it's a good and a bad thing because like there's not a lot of things I truly believe in. But if I get challenged in something, that's when I'm like, okay, everything else in my life is on hold now until I prove whatever this is that's been challenged, you're
Right.
incorrect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so like that's kind of where I'm at now is just the audacity to even
The
like, you know what I'm saying?
audacity.
Like just like it's personal. It's truly personal now for me.
Yeah.
And so we'll see. And we'll find out.
Was this after signing the Barstool deal, though, too? This was
Dude, this
after
came,
that,
this
right?
came
This
out
was
like a couple days ago. What the
Well, it was
CBS
like
thing?
last week or something. I saw it on Twitter, right? Or
Yeah,
was
yeah.
it literally?
It literally came out like I think 2-3 days ago.
Oh.
No joke. What's today? Today's the 23rd.
Okay, well, yeah, I did see this on Twitter, but, 3 days in a month for me is kind of the same thing.
Yeah. So like that was, I saw it maybe Saturday. I was at Blackberry Farm this weekend. It was my wife's birthday on the same day as Father's Day.
Oh, that's right. You're riding horses on a farm. Yeah.
Yeah, we were riding horses on a farm, something like that.
Yeah,
My
legendary.
daughter she rode a horse for the first time. It was sick.
Yeah.
She crushed it. But yeah, I take that shit personally, dude. And so like, they're going to find out. It's all good.
They will.
It's all all good.
But hey, it's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good.
I'm gonna prove you wrong, but it's all good.
It's all good.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo.
Damn.
But I mean, they're gonna see, dude. It's gonna be cool as fuck because when people are like, that's when like our right tackle, he like someone posts something about PFF, which anybody do you know what PFF is?
No.
Pro Football Focus. They're worthless. They don't know how to grade a lot. They're not. Like for receivers, quarterbacks, running backs, like I'm understandable, but like there's so many different schemes, so many different blocking types for offensive linemen. It's hard to grade us.
Yeah.
And PFF came out with this thing that was like, there's only 2 tackles I've graded top 10 for a pass and run. It was me and Trent Williams. And our right tackle, he's like, how's it feel to be a GOAT? And I was like, listen, here's how life works. So to get a note, Isaiah. Like people are sitting on honeypots. Like they're going to tell you how great you are, how amazing you are, so you slow down. And once you slow down, then they turn around and say how much of a piece of shit you are and you're dog shit and they need to find a replacement for you. And I'm sure it's the same way. That's why these people at the banks need to quit their job.
Yeah.
It's because you don't want to live safe. Like you want to be in a position to where people are calling you great, but also calling you a piece of shit. Because if you have people doing that,
Yep. Same in music.
it's the same in
If you're
music.
at the top, you're getting your knees cut off.
Knees cut off, dude.
Yeah.
People are scratching and clawing. And human beings are, I think, I don't know if they're naturally jealous, but like people have a need to be on top. Like people have a need to feel
like
good
that's
about themselves.
I feel like that's since creation, and I say that with air quotes. But
Right.
People have, Cain killed Abel. So
Yeah. It's crazy. This shit's fucking wild. The way people like, people naturally don't feel happy for other people, and people aren't going to ever
Yep.
care about your dreams as much as you are.
right.
And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you're going to be all right. It's not a bad thing. This world is not a burden by any means. This world's 100%. It's special, and it's all about how you perceive it. If you perceive it in a positive way, positive shit's going to happen to you. You attract what you feel. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So anyway, that was pretty long.
No, but so I mean, I think I'm kind of the same way as far as I like to operate with a chip on my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
I have to. Do you have a moment going back to you got to feel like you're proving somebody wrong? Like, do you have a moment like that in football? I mean, you're obviously built to be a football player,
Right.
Did you have a moment in high school or something where people doubted you'd go to the NFL?
Yeah,
You're
well,
like,
I mean,
watch this.
So my first 3 years in high school, I was a nose tackle. I was dog shit. And
Huge nose tackle.
dude, no, I was like 6'7", but I was like 215, 220, a little lanky motherfucker. Dude, this guy named Gasper Militello. He was a
Cool name.
Yeah, dope name. Italian as fuck. Loves playing World of Warcraft. Probably still to this day.
Holler at me.
You play?
Yeah.
Dude, I used to get down on that a little bit. More like Diablo. Have you played Diablo?
Oh, you said World of Warcraft. I'm thinking Warzone, Call of Duty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been hopping on.
No,
Warzone.
this is like 04, 05.
Yeah,
Like,
this is
shit's
old
a little
school.
different right now.
Yeah.
Probably 05. Yeah, it was 05. And Gasper his quickness off the ball was stupid. So I was like not even thought of. Well, my sophomore year, we go 15-0. We win a state championship. I'm like, oh, okay, this is cool as shit. This is what I got to do. So my old man makes a YouTube video of my like junior year. Spoiler, it's fucking terrible. Like I'm basically standing straight up looking for the ball and chasing the ball.
like a highlight reel type deal.
Yeah. It's a highlight reel, very few highlights. It was
That's
tough
a
to
low
put.
light reel.
It was tough to put like 5 minutes on that thing
Yeah.
after a whole season. And I remember putting the YouTube thing out, and you like look at it, and you're waiting for people to comment, And some kid, I think it's been deleted now. Some kid I knew who was a wrestler at Cactus Shadows. He was like,
Your
Taylor
school?
Lewan.
That's your school?
That's a school I went to.
Okay.
Said like Taylor Lewan's out of shape. Like he only goes hard 1 every 3 plays. He's this, that, talking about shit. Well, to this day, I'm 28 years old now. I still remember that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I
All
get
right, bet.
hey, bet. So when I get tired, like I was running today, I started to get a little tired. I thought about that kid. I thought about my sophomore year of college when I got punched in the face by William Golston.
Wow.
And
why?
I pinned his head in the ground. Michigan versus Michigan State rivalry.
It's classic Lewan, dude.
Yeah, classic. Pinned his head in the ground. He stood up, gave me a shot right to the chin. For my entire like sophomore going to junior year, I had his face on my lock screen on my phone. Learned everything about him. Ghost followed him. Beat the shit out of him the next year.
Dude, I mean, you're one of the guys that if you weren't playing football, you might be a serial killer.
Maybe. I do. I take things. It's crazy because like there's so many things like when I watch like Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan or like these figures that are like just above and beyond all of us, right?
Yep.
I watch them and I watch how they operate. And I'm like, well, I might not be as talented as them, but a lot of things I do take personal that I shouldn't take personal.
Yeah.
Will jokes me all the time that I'll get something in my head that's never even happened. And I'll just to have something on my shoulder about it.
Yeah.
And that might be Might be wrong.
No.
It might be stupid, but like it's helped me operate to this point. And like this CBS sports thing, like there's a lock screen right there. I got all
That's your background on your phone.
my background. They got the top 10
love
tackles
that,
right
dude.
now.
Motivation.
So they know. And they'll find out. So bet. It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good.
Everything's all good, but you're gonna see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like I've been so afraid. I think my career of like saying what I want, saying what I want to achieve,
Manifest that shit.
Yeah, and so like now I'm just saying it, dude. I just want to be a Hall of Fame football player. I'm gonna be a Hall of Fame football player.
You're gonna be.
No question. I'm gonna get my people listening who are football fans. I'm gonna get those penalties locked in. I'm gonna fucking do it.
Yeah.
And it's like
You've never gotten a penalty for not hustling.
oh no, I've gotten for not hustling.
For not hustling. That's what I feel like
Every penalty I've gotten has been an over the top.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Your words confused me for a second, but 100%.
It's okay. I'm a word guy.
You're a wordsmith. That's what you do. No doubt.
Yeah.
How often do you does that mess with your head at all? Like when you go to do music, like high school, played baseball. I'm sure baseball was your dream for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And then you decide to go do music. I'm pretty sure you were a rapist like 2-3 years ago, right?
Yeah, I've always been a rapper. I was always on the bus freestyle rapping.
Hell yeah.
Lunchroom freestyle rapping. Dugout. Every summer ball team. A lot of guys I played summer ball with listen to this podcast, and they'll tell you, I would, they knew Snowflow was on the team, and I'm freestyling.
Snowflow.
SNOFLO hit a Tettle world.
Oh
Hello,
my
bro.
God,
it all
bro.
started with that little rhyme piece.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, I was always freestyle rapping in the dugout. When I was in the outfield, I would rap while I pitched, bro. I'd be making up shit. Like I'd be pitching and rapping at the same time.
Really?
Yeah, I talked a lot of shit as a pitcher. I was a good pitcher. I was a little sneaky guy. I had some good junk on me, and I would just be in the heads of whoever's hitting because I'm literally just talking like you're like me and you're talking to him.
Yeah.
I would tell him what's coming.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's killer.
Like, in baseball, you got the fastball sign where you go glove up, curveball, whatever, when you're warming up to let the catcher know it's coming. And I did that several times in games where I was just like, curveball. Throwing a curveball. You won't hit it.
Really?
Yeah.
Bet.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'd knock that motherfucker out of the park though if you do that shit to me.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm hitting you.
I'm hitting
you. I'm not pitching to you.
$1 million arm, but a 5-cent head, dude. I was nothing out there.
Did you play baseball in high school?
Hell yeah, dude. That was like one of as far as like organized sports, that was my first love.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was a huge motocross guy growing up. Like I learned how to ride a dirt bike before I learned how to ride a bicycle.
Ooh.
But I loved baseball. I played first base, I played center field, and I played pitcher.
Did you hit dingers?
Dude, yes. I hit dingers. Listen.
How do you not hit dingers?
Because, dude, I was like tall. My biological brother, I have two brothers that are not biological, but I love them to death. So they're family. My biological brother, he was like a stupid athlete. My dad growing up called him GB, Golden Boy.
Oh, man.
And he was like the kid.
There's your chip.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
I think we just cracked this cookie.
My brother, he was like, I like support the shit out of him. He was like a killer athlete. But he was like the kid, like 10 years old, like with baseball pants on, but looked like a pro baseball player because he had an ass on him, had the thick legs.
Yeah,
like
ass matters.
And he
dude.
was like making diving fucking catches, dude, just absolutely slaying it. Making diving catches at shortstop in Little League baseball. Like a complete stud. And he would hit smack dingers. And I was a kid, like a lot of effort. Ball go between my legs at first, strike out looking a couple times, always took the first pitch.
Yeah.
Kind of stepped away. I like started that Luis Gonzalez stance with that fat,
got
like
a little bit afraid of the ball.
Little bit afraid of the ball, dude. I was.
Oh man.
Kind of a bitch growing up. And then I guess I kind of still am bitch in my own little ways, but not afraid of contact anymore.
Not afraid of contact.
Not afraid of contact.
Or a tattoo needle.
Yeah. Things have gotten a lot of hand for the boy.
You get a tattoo removed? You working on that?
Yeah, dude. I'm that left arm. I got this tribal when I was like 18 with this Crusader. I've been to church since like 86, Fresno 86, dude. And
86. Born in 92.
Yeah,
Hadn't been to church since
born in 91. Haven't been since 86. But I got the little wand right there, and it was just like.
You're gonna do new stuff there?
Yeah. I'm gonna do all black and white American traditional all the way up my left. I've started on my hand, and I'm gonna go all the way up. I got my back done last week, and he's coming back this Friday to do all the shading.
You healing right now?
It's healed now.
Itchy at all? You good?
It was. There was a couple nights. I had the itch. I heal super fast. I don't know what it is. I've always been like a really fast healer.
That's lucky.
Not quite Wolverine fast, but like still kind of fast. You know what I'm saying?
Wolverine-ish.
Wolverine-ish, dude. You know what I'm saying? But like, he's gonna come back, get my back done. My big fear is like being in a bodysuit all of a sudden. I'm like tatted head to toe. Because I love tattoos. Since I was a little kid, like I'd be 8 years old. Damn, people are banging shit out here.
Yeah.
I'd be like 8 years old. I would like draw mustache tattoos on my fingers, and now I have like a mustache tattoo.
You do.
And I got a right hand man. I got a stick figure on my right hand. When I was single, dude, like
what was your first tattoo?
my first tattoo was the Lewan that I'm getting removed right here.
Okay.
But Buddy did it in Old English, so that W looks like an M, so it looks like it's French for Le Man.
Le Man.
You know, it's
Yeah.
Le Man.
Le Man.
So that thing gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I was obsessed with tattoos from a young age. I always used to go to the Lipscomb basketball camp.
Yeah.
And what was it? Bazooka gum that always used to come with tattoos.
Where you lick them and you put them on your skin? Yes. Yeah.
So I would spend all my commissary on
What is a commissary?
just money at camp for concessions. I like calling it prison money.
What
but
are you doing? Just say money. All your commissary. I'm out here on my phone. Siri, what does commissary mean? Leaving.
money allotted to a prisoner. But dude, I used to get so many packs of bubble gum, and I would tat my whole so I wanted to look like Allen Iverson. Didn't know, wouldn't look like Allen Iverson.
No, probably wouldn't.
Probably wouldn't.
Not
But
tan enough, dude.
I'd have so many bazooka tattoos all over me at camp. Still couldn't hit free throws.
Dude, I'd look like Allen Iverson, shoot like Shaq.
Yes.
That's a bummer, dude.
Yeah, that's okay. My first tattoo was Nashville, Tennessee skyline. Let's see here. I'm taking it off.
Yo, first off, for those of you, this is not a video. So my boy here is wearing a Philadelphia Flyers a sleeveless that he cut himself,
Sleeves
but he had a hoodie on and he's wearing sweatpants with Jerusalem Cruisers like sandals.
Them Jesus pieces. dog.
My boy's a contradiction out here. Like his
walk
pants,
on beer.
Yo, your legs. Your legs say cold as shit, but your sandals are saying it's summertime. What the fuck is wrong with you, Ernest?
Tropical cowboy.
You're one big mullet, is what
That's
you are.
it, dude. I am a mullet. Like I tell
love
people,
it.
it's not a hairstyle; it's a lifestyle.
Are you gonna have that forever?
I'll have it for a while.
I would be very careful about saying hairstyle, lifestyle, because like you're gonna be famous as fuck someday. Everybody I talk to says you're gonna be an absolute killer, but someday you're gonna be like,
Might
man, I don't
wanna
want
cut
this
the
fucking mullet anymore. But everyone's gonna know you for that damn mullet.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think I had my personality before the mullet, so when I got the mullet, it was kind of like a
Yeah, it was a
perfect match, a
Yeah, I
marriage
love that.
between me and the hair. So if I ever part ways with the hair, I'm still me,
Yeah, but
and I'll still have pictures to show the kids.
no question.
But I mean, look, I'll die with a mullet.
Yeah, why not?
If I don't have a mullet for a little bit, it's just because I'm growing one back.
Just when the simulation's over, just be like, all right, cut me into a mullet, dude. When this thing's all done, dude.
Yes, dude. I want to be cremated, put into a thing of hair product, and I want somebody to throw me into their mullet.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
You won't.
Based on our lifestyles right now, I feel like I'm gonna outlive you by about 75 years.
You
so
might.
maybe, but I'll tell you what, you're going out like a Blades of Glory, dude.
Blades of Glory. Mitchell Tenpenny he said he got like a 30-year membership at some golf course or whatever. I was like,
30-year membership.
yeah, that's what he said. I said, that's a lifetime membership.
That's a lifetime. It really is.
Got a lifetime membership.
What is he? As down payment on a car? Like no, like 30 years interest free? Like how did he fucking get?
They
swindled
hooked it
from that?
up because he's a country artist.
Really?
Golf courses. Also, golf courses. Holler at me. I've been playing golf. I'd like a 30-year membership.
I'll tell you what. Golf courses. Do not holler at your boy. I will not. No time for that. When you're on the path. When you're trying to prove CBS Sports wrong about
the
their top
cart
10
path.
tackles on that cart path,
On the
dude.
cart path.
I'll tell you what, dude. Get them worm rapers out there. I'll hit that ball 100 miles an hour, ground ball.
Hellacious seeds, as Phil Mickelson
I
calls
like
them.
that, dude.
Do you play golf at all?
No. What is with dudes calling me 24/7?
Top 10 tackles. So
No. I'm not that popular. Dennis Kelly. Shout out Dennis Kelly.
what's
He's calling me right now.
We'll wrap up. Actually, here's some commercials and some words for and from my sponsors. Temple Insurance, right here in Nashville, Tennessee. They got you covered, and they're here to help. Call my guy Will Temple over there at Temple Insurance. Let's see, I got his phone number right here if you want it. 615-948-3605. The boy Will Temple. He'll get you set up. It's a family insurance company. They're going to cover your auto deals, your house. If you make a mistake like I made, if you disclose some information, they'll help you out. No doubt. There's 2 things you do not want to leave the house without. And that's your faith and insurance. And I promise you, faith ain't going to fix the windows, but insurance will. You can call their office, 615-298-1388. Tell them that Ern sent you over there and that you need a change in your life. If you moved recently, got married, changed your last name, new identity, if you're running from something in another state, trying to set up a life here, they'll take care of you. Temple Insurance. Anyways, on the back.
We're back, dude, just like that.
Just like that.
You got sponsors now already?
Yeah.
Good on you. Who's your sponsors?
Manscaped. We're going to do a little trial run with Manscaped.
Killer. Dude, they're awesome.
I got Taylor Construction. This guy hit me up. He has a construction business. He wants some shout out on the podcast. Temple Insurance, a local insurance company.
Really?
My middle school football coach's insurance company.
Yeah.
Sponsors.
I'll tell you what, that middle school coach is giving you that paper right now. Take it to the bank.
Yes, dude. Yes,
deposit that check. Get your boy to quit his job.
Yes.
That's deposit
Give
that
me a
check.
little discount on insurance because I do break things.
You break a lot of things out here.
I do break things. Let's see. Tribe Kelly, BK from Florida Georgia Line.
Yeah.
His clothing line. I'm probably leaving one off. Oh, Luke and Mitchell Lawn Care, dude. The guys that cut my grass. I shout them out every week.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Do you get free lawn care for that?
Sometimes they got a good little yard cutting piece on them.
I see you, dude.
And hey, we're neighbors, so if you ever need some grass cutting, just down the road.
I got some kid came to my house the other day, trying to sell me, like knocking on doors, old school salesman shit.
Good for him.
And he he opened the door and he got starstruck at me. I was like, dude, I'm just a fat guy.
Holy shit, it's Will Compton.
Oh, you do the podcast with Will Compton. You're the other guy.
You're the other guy.
You're the other guy. This kid ended up being from Arizona. He went to Cactus. No, he went to Higley High School. And Higley High School, Cactus Shadows beat in the state championship game. And so he was knew who I was from high school. Wow. Anyway, long story short, they hooked it up. I'm not going to say who they are because it's not my podcast.
Right.
And I don't want to give free shout outs.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? They hooked up the lawn care though. I'll tell you that much.
That's awesome.
Those guys crushed it.
So that's that for the new place you're building, or is that currently?
Nah, the place I'm building right now, I'll be in that, what's today? June 23rd. I'll be in there this time next year. Moving in.
It's going to be fire. It's one hell of a construction site right
It is
now.
a hell of a construction site. There's a lot of shit going down. I'll tell you what, building a house is expensive as hell. I don't care what your budget is. That thing always goes over.
It never ends, right? There's always more.
Dude. It's crazy. We're looking at things and it's well, if we do this, my wife called me on the way over here. She's like, hey, we got the budget back. It's $4,000 over. But that's not that bad. And I was like, yeah, it's not. But then you start going over $4,000 over on 10 things. That's $40,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Things are getting a little expensive out here, dude.
Yeah, I bet, dude.
But it's not her fault. I probably go over budget more than she does, for sure.
Well, you're setting. I mean, all right. So outside of football, would you like Nashville to be a forever home? Do you love Nashville?
It's so up in the air for me. So I was born in California, grew up in Arizona.
Okay.
And my wife is from British Columbia, Canada. Both west part of the country.
Yeah.
So for me, it's it's tough to say which one I would rather be at. I love Nashville. This city's taking me in like no one's business. And I would live here forever. But I got family in Arizona. She's got family in British Columbia. It's easier.
Yeah.
It's kind of all those things do play into it.
Totally. Do you, Arizona, were you a farm? Were you on a farm and shit?
I was on a ranch. We were on a boarding ranch growing up.
Oh, you said that.
Yeah. My parents got divorced when I was 11. And my mom took this job managing this boarding ranch. And there's 105 horses. And I would wake up in muck stalls.
Yeah.
While they'd ride horses. I can do anything you want with a horse. I can saddle it, wash it, braid its tail. I can do anything you want.
Nothing like the smell of horse shit and sawdust, dude.
I'll tell you what, gets me fired up. That's a one-way ticket to an erection for me. I have no idea why.
That's it, dude. That's your aphrodisiac.
No,
why aren't you hard right now? Well,
I
you look around,
shit, dude. That was a weird thing. You guys smell that? Hard as a rock over here.
Hard as a rock. There is something about my uncle had a farm, or still has it, out in Franklin. I used to go all the time, and I was I looked forward to going to clean up horse shit.
Did you really?
Brushing the horses, cleaning their fucking hooves
out.
Yeah, I love that shit.
I can do I can do anything you want with a horse except for ride it.
You don't like riding horses?
No, I fell off when I was 8, and that old phrase, get back on the horse, I did not.
Yeah, big. And the rest of my life, I'm a big get back on the horse guy. But when it comes to the actual horse,
fuck that horse.
dude.
Fuck that horse. Rio, that was the name of the horse, too. The horse's name was Rio.
That's hilarious. Dude, Kroon sent me a couple questions he wants me to ask you.
Yeah, go ahead.
For the thing here. Let's see.
Dude, this little setup is sweet, dude. How long are your podcasts usually?
30 or 40 minutes.
Oh,
Just,
snap.
yeah.
Do you do like a beginning part by yourself?
Normally, this is going to be the whole podcast, you and me.
Is it
today.
really?
Yeah, no prologue.
Fuck yeah, dude. You don't need it.
I don't need one today.
This is juicy out here. We got good ones.
Yeah, this is...
In and out. You do once a week?
Yep, every Thursday I drop one.
I saw you had the boy Keith Urban on there too.
Episode 3.
Episode 3.
Episode 3. I didn't tell him how long I'd been having a podcast.
You
I
just told
said,
him.
Hey, I got a podcast. It's called Just Be in Earnest. Would you be down to be a guest?
Yeah.
And we've hit it off. Like, we've written a couple times, and he's such a nice guy. Like, every time he sees me, what up, Snow? Like, gives hugs and all that shit.
Snow.
Yeah, Snow. I mean, people know me as Snow too.
That's
my
awesome.
nickname.
I'm gonna start calling you that.
You can. But yeah, Keith was like, yeah, absolutely. What about next Monday?
Really?
Like immediately, like
Off the top. He was
on it.
easier to get a hold of than me.
pretty much. Yeah, 100%, dude.
I was like,
Think about that.
Yeah, I gotta button up my shit. I gotta start being better on the
This guy
clock.
shows up in a Pagani and
No
is still
shit.
answering texts.
Oh my god.
He did. He showed up in the Batmobile, and it's like, I would be afraid to even start that car.
Hell yeah.
And he's driving it in this alley, and
Dude, I met Keith Urban one time, and he was we were at the Preds game. He did the national anthem, and we were in the same suite as him. And that was like when the whole like
is that the
Chugging-
Preds game?
I don't know if it was that one. It might because we did the chugging beers off Catfish and stuff like 3 separate times.
Legendary.
So one of those times, Keith Urban was in there with his wife. They were cool as shit.
Great.
Good people.
Yes.
Seem really nice.
Yes.
I can't imagine being that famous. I can because I will be someday. But when I can't imagine like trusting somebody. You know what I'm saying? When you first meet him, be like, yo, this person's gonna tell everybody how they met me and X, Y, and Z.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I bet it was a little hard. It's a little hard to get close to people like that.
Yeah, and Keith, that's why, I mean, he's such a professional where like he makes everybody feel special. Yeah. And like that's part of his celebrity, where people will always remember their interaction with Keith because he'll remember your name, he'll remember your wife's name.
Really? He remembers names like that?
Yeah. Like if you meet him once and y'all talk, the next time you see him 2 years later, he'll be like, how's Delaney?
No way.
Yeah.
I saw him like recently at North Italia. No free shout outs.
He forgot your wife's name.
What?
He forgot your wife's name.
No. He like gave me like, I saw him and I was like, man, this ain't guy gonna remember me. And he like gave me like the what's up, man? Like the wave as he was walking by. I was like, oh shit, okay.
Yes.
Keith Urban.
Keith Urban's the man.
Sounds like an absolute beauty. He is an absolute beauty. I guess I have experience now.
Yes, you do.
Okay, sorry, Kroon's questions. I got
Kroon's
ADD
questions.
like no one's business. My bad.
Like my business. Let's see. Couple questions. I'm gonna go play golf. Who's the best beer shotgunner on the Titans? Is it you?
Yeah, I would say like as far as like quantity of just putting beers down, Dennis Kelly, I've never seen another human being consume as much beer as he has.
Oh wow.
But as far as speed goes, I think I'm your man. I think I am.
Yeah. I wish I had a beer to shotgun with you right now. You
That'd
wouldn't
be
do
rad.
it, though. You wouldn't do
I
it.
would do it. I would do it.
Damn it, I don't have a beer. So.
That's why I said I'd do it. If you had the beers, I'd be like, well, you know, I got shit to do today.
Yeah. Why am I your favorite country artist?
You are, dude. I'll tell you what, that Locals Only album was fucking banger.
Thank you.
I liked it a lot. Why are you my favorite? First off, because when you meet, like for me, like when you meet somebody, I will like your music that much more. I will like you as a person, your play that much. Like when I met Roman Yossi, he and I became really good friends. He's a boy of mine. I root for him all the time.
Yeah.
And I'd say that's probably why you're my favorite is I enjoy the
We
shit
know
out of
each
you.
other.
We know each other.
Yeah, I
And
love that.
I support that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're going to blow the fuck up. So I know like, I'm getting there in ground zero.
We're going. I mean, you're my favorite Titan.
Let's go.
You are my favorite Titan.
Really?
Yes.
What if Will was on the Titans?
I mean, yeah. Dude. What if he was?
Will, hey,
I love Will Compton.
Will got a little, he got an offer from a team.
Jags?
No, hell no.
Who?
I ain't telling you. You have to ask him. I'm not going to give out his personal information on your podcast.
Dude, do you not have his credit card number?
I actually have his credit card and actually I left it at the house, but I have his credit card. Where are you about to go? Let's go get those beers.
Would you rather give his credit card number or the team that gave him an offer?
I'd give his credit card number.
That's a good man.
I'll tell you, that thing will bounce after 3 beers. Don't worry about it, dude. You'll be all right.
That's a good man. All right, here's the last question here. Holy shit, Croon.
Hell of a question.
Couple repetitive questions here. Let's end on this one. Titans are going to win a Super Bowl, correct?
Yes.
I believe that with all my heart.
Right.
There you go.
That was a question?
That was it.
Yeah, I could see it.
That was it.
I would say the Titans are at a crossroads right now as a franchise.
Yeah.
2016, the Jaguars, AFC Championship. They were crushing it. Everyone was high on them. And then, like, it kind of, like, they fell off, right? Like, dudes started being, like, their team's been totally dismantled since then. Blake Bortles is no longer there, which, good for them.
Yeah.
But, like, Jalen Ramsey, blah, blah. The Titans are in that position now.
Yep.
Where we have the choice to either go back to being that 9-7 team, which we were 9-7 last year, but be a 9-7 team, or put yourself in there as as a legit franchise in the AFC.
As a Nashville born and raised guy, I can't wait for it to happen.
It's gonna be epic,
dude. You want to talk about breaking windows on somebody's
thank God you have insurance.
Local business?
Yeah.
I'm throwing a brick through somebody's local business, dude.
We're breaking everything.
I'm breaking it.
We're gonna win a Super Bowl and then burn down Nashville.
Yes,
it's gonna be epic.
You want the news? I'll give you news.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
So look, this is Taylor Lewan on Just Be in Earnest, and thank you for coming on this podcast with me.
Thank you for having me.
I'm gonna go grab 18 holes.
Go ahead, buddy. Go get it.
Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest.
Have you been thinking about updating your home? You've been sitting around the house during quarantine and getting sick of what you're looking at? You got some changes you've been needing to make in your life, starting with your house? Maybe you're adding some floor, remodeling a bathroom, kitchen. If you just need your walls repainted, maybe you've thought about adding a little man cave where you can do your drinking and play PlayStation or Xbox or whatever your muse is. So what you need to do is call Taylor at Taylor Design and Construction and let him handle it. Dude does it all. If you're thinking about investing into real estate, have your eye on a flip house or a sweet pole barn shop, whatever it may be, let him add value to your property. Hit him on the phone at 270-498-2350 and go ahead and give him a follow on Instagram at Taylor_D_C, or you can email him at Taylor_D_C@yahoo.com, and I promise he will come get you right. Let me give a quick little shout out to the boys, Mitchell Lawn Care. Okay, Luke Mitchell, Grant Mitchell, identical twins. They're gonna show up and get your yard looking right every time, as much as you want them to or as little as you want them to. I use them. They come over here like 3 times a month. I got a decent sized yard, and they got it looking crisp. Give Luke a call at 615-934-4152 and say, hey, Ern says you know how to chop some blades, and they'll come do it.
Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest. Just be in earnest. Just be in